In this video, we're exploring the Enshin Law, a profound principle that flips the script on attraction altogether. You will learn the 3 foundational pillars to move from a state of seeking validation to a state of emitting it. You will learn how to build an unshakable inner foundation so that you are no longer a question, but an answer. And most importantly, you will learn how to transform your very presence into a magnetic force, where opportunities, respect, and genuine love don't need to be pursued, because they are naturally and effortlessly drawn to you. The Enshin Law speaks to a profound recalibration of the human spirit, suggesting that the frantic pursuit of love is, in fact, the very act that ensures its elusiveness. We operate under the illusion that love is something to be captured outside of ourselves, a prize to be won in the external world through grand gestures, perfected profiles, or strategic games. This orientation creates an energy of lack and desperation, a silent plea that repels the very connection we seek. It is the energy of the hunter, which by its nature implies that the prey must flee. To reverse this dynamic is not to learn a new set of tactics, but to undergo an inner alchemy where the feeling of lack is transformed into a state of wholeness. When you cease to be a hunter, you cease to have prey. You become instead a sovereign presence in your own life, and the entire paradigm shifts from one of pursuit to one of magnetic attraction. Becoming so complete is not an act of arrogant self-sufficiency that walls off the world, but a deep and humble dedication to your own integration. It is the arduous and beautiful work of gathering all the fragmented parts of yourself, the shadow and the light, the wounded child and the aspiring adult, and offering them unconditional acceptance. This completeness is built through the mastery of your own life, cultivating passions that ignite your soul, establishing a sense of purpose that provides its own meaning, and developing an inner resilience that is unshaken by external validation. You become the source of your own joy, the architect of your own serenity, and the wellspring of your own approval. In this state, a relationship is no longer seen as a destination where you will finally become whole, but as a sacred encounter between 2 already whole beings. It is the difference between seeking someone to quench your thirst and becoming a lush, vibrant oasis. The former is a transaction, the latter an invitation. When you achieve this state of inner sovereignty, your energy undergoes a fundamental transformation. The desperation, neediness, and subtle negotiation vanish from your aura, replaced by a calm, radiant self-containment. You no longer give to get, but give from the overflow of your own abundance. This is not a performance put on to attract a mate. It is the authentic emanation of a soul that has come home to itself. People are drawn to this not because you are perfect, but because you are real, grounded, and at peace with your own existence. You carry no silent demands, which makes your presence a sanctuary. Love in all its forms is no longer chased because it is no longer seen as something separate from you. It is recognized as the natural state that flows from within when the internal war has ceased. You become a beacon, not a beggar. Ultimately, the Enshin Law reveals that the highest form of attraction is not an action you perform, but a state of being you embody. Love chases you not because you have perfected a persona, but because you have courageously embraced your authentic self, with all its beautiful complexities. It is the universe's response to the individual who has decided that their own wholeness is non-negotiable. The love that then arrives is of a different quality altogether. It is not a rescue, but a resonance. It is not a completion, but a celebration. You stop chasing, and instead, you become the gravitational center around which genuine, effortless, and profound connections naturally orbit. In the stillness of your own completeness, you find that what you were always seeking has been seeking you all along.